Hello, everybody. I'm Will Reed.
And I'm Lincoln Reed.
And we are Wilson Fairchild.
We are back in the truck with you this week.
Truck timing it.
Any new truck timers we got here today? Let us know.
I'm sure we do.
You know?
I was excited at the show the other night in Kentucky. How many people were watching Truck Time?
There were a lot of hands went up.
Yeah, we mentioned it from the stage. And
yes, sir.
They just can't get enough.
So
here we are.
We talked the other night, too, about our Coyote Nation.
Yes. Yeah, we're going to start sometime.
We are.
Right.
I mean, I think it's already unofficially started.
Oh, you're right.
So, and if you don't know what we're talking about, you got to come see us and
That's
be a
right.
part of it.
Mm-hmm.
But we need to think of something, maybe, like the group or what they're called who watches Truck Time with us. Whether maybe it is their truck timers,
Right.
But they need to have a title or a
we
club.
gotta be careful. I don't want it to be too confusing. I mean, can it all be the Coyote Nation that watches Truck Time, or
subheadings?
Right, or is it got to be two different groups? Like we got Truck Timers and we got the Coyote Nation.
Like an outline, like here's your heading, and then A, B, and C.
Right.
Something like that. Okay.
You know what? And then when we meet it, we can say, "I'm sorry, what group are you with?"
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, we'll get
I
that
don't
organized.
know.
We'll probably need
That seems-
legal assistance for that.
That seems confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems unexciting and not very,
Right.
welcoming, but
But we are starting a Coyote Nation, and this is Truck Time,
right.
and we are Wilson Fairchild.
So no matter why you're here, if it's one of those three reasons, we're glad to have you.
We are glad you're here.
And we're also glad to see, as you just said, in Kentucky. We were in Hodgenville, Kentucky this past weekend,
Yeah,
the birthplace of Abraham Lincoln.
we know that now.
We do.
Yep.
We played the Lincoln Jamboree.
Yeah.
Had a great group of people come out and play with us, enjoy the show. We had our sons, Jack and Davis Reed, were there.
Yes.
That was a high old time.
It was a big old show. It was a big love by all, love by us, and we look forward to going back. They were good folks. Speaking of good folks, back to the Coyote Nation and the Truck Timers.
Yeah.
Something I'd like to address this morning, if you don't mind.
You're about to address it.
I want to talk about tagging. Tag.
Like playing
Playing
tag?
tag. Well, sure. It started with playing tag
I love playing tag.
years ago.
Then think about that. I mean,
We don't do that a lot anymore.
We don't.
We ought to.
But that's like an American classic. I say American. It might have been played in other countries, but you don't need any equipment,
Right.
or any really skill. You just some people and like you're it, and then go take off running. It's good exercise.
You got to be able to run and hide behind a tree.
And outrun the other guy who's trying to get you.
Do kids play tag
I
anymore?
don't know, man.
But it was fun.
It was fun.
Yeah. Now I want to talk about modern tagging on like Facebook.
Modern tagging.
Modern tagging.
Okay.
Like on Facebook. So I was talking to our agent the other day, Mary
We got an agent.
Sanders.
We got people.
We got an agent.
Yeah.
That's how we go do these shows, like in Kentucky, And we book these shows all over the country. And there's lots of places that we're going to get to, we want to come to. But this would really help this connection between us and the Coyote Nation.
Yeah.
You guys.
That's them, the truck timers.
Right. All these people across the country, the world, the universe are constantly saying to us they'd like to see us at their county fair, or at their state fair, or at their theater, or roadhouse produce stand. It doesn't really matter. What would really help is if you would tag them on Facebook.
Like in the comment section.
In the comment section.
I got you.
And if you don't know what we're talking about,
Yeah.
all you have to do is ask a friend, ask a son or daughter, ask their sons or daughters, how do I tag in this comment?
I think the best rule there, and we know this firsthand, is ask somebody younger than you.
That's what we do.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're like, hey, well, how do I do this? And I look across the table, I'm like, no, that guy's my age or older.
I'm not asking him.
Not asking him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I see like a 14-year-old kid walking through in
Hey,
the restaurant. I'm like, hey,
Can you
come here
fix
real
this
quick.
on my phone? Right. So no, I'm serious. This is the way that works. When you tag them
Yeah.
in the comments, then it alerts that business, that that theater,
Right.
that they've been talked about, and then they can look at Wilson Fairchild and say, oh my gosh, we got to have them immediately.
I want to be a part of their Coyote Nation.
And then they'll get in touch with Mary Sanders, our agent. We have an agent. And it just works better like that. It works better that way than just to comment a place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, just to give us the idea. I mean, but it helps to actually make that connection.
So the tagging is an electronic connection between a new friend and an old friend.
This is huge. It's like a seminar, webinar thing.
It really is
the same thing as hashtagging?
Sure. You can hashtag too, I guess. It's got to change colors, I know that.
Yeah.
It's got to change colors and become a link, which makes me think of sausage.
I know.
But eating sausage links and playing tag, it sounds like fun to me.
I just want like a t-shirt, and it's got the little hashtag symbol.
Mm-hmm.
It's got that, and I want that just to be the symbol, and then it says hash brown. So it's like hashtag hash brown.
Sounds like you got a Christmas present coming, buddy. I can gladly set you up with that.
You know somebody?
Hashtag hash brown.
Right. And people are like, what's that mean? I'm like, well, you don't get it? Because I don't even know what it means. It
You don't
doesn't
get
mean
it?
anything.
That's pretty cool. Hashtag hash brown.
Yeah.
You got to be this guy to come up with something like that. That's really exciting.
It's big. But the hash browns have nothing to do with what you're talking about. You're talking about modern tagging.
I'm talking about modern tagging, which does not involve a tree or running.
No.
This is going to be electronic tagging. No, I'm serious, and it will work.
Oh, I'm gonna take a right hand turn here.
It will work. You go right ahead.
I'm gonna shoot her back up Augusta here. Here we go.
So anyway,
it will work.
If you wanted some homework, I just thought I'd let y'all know that because we're having a blast every time we get to travel and go do a show. We're making tons of new fans and friends. The shows are great.
Yep.
We want to get everywhere.
Everywhere. You said a minute ago the universe.
Anywhere in the universe.
Anyway, so
I'll be glad to. I don't know about the moon. I got some friends that think we didn't land on the moon.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
and I got some things that we did.
Something to do with a boot print and some shadows.
Last I saw was a boot print that they didn't like on the moon picture.
Well, that's not.
It seemed to be
No,
conclusive.
we're not going. We're not going there.
Well, kids, another lesson today is don't believe everything you see on the internet.
Because Abraham Lincoln told us that when Kentucky we were there.
Yeah, and I was amazed that Abraham Lincoln had sang at that jamboree that we were at.
It was. I know. It really was amazing.
I didn't realize it was that old.
I didn't either.
He must have been a great singer, tall singer.
Oh, skinny. His birthplace was there.
Yeah.
And our buddy Brandon, he went over to see it.
Branson Horry, he went over to see it. You know he was
He
going.
did.
Yeah.
And he said they had pictures of little Abe over there running around when he was like 7 years old in a little baby stovepipe.
Oh, you serious? He always wore that.
Always
hat.
wore it.
That's funny because I didn't even know they could take pictures when he was that little.
Yep.
Wow.
He saw him. He said, I saw him firsthand.
You don't ever see those pictures.
You don't. But Brandon, he did.
Man, you think about being a kid and always wanting to wear a stovepipe. What'd you say?
Stovepipe.
Stovepipe hat.
Yeah.
Right. We ought to wear those in Truck Town sometime.
Where does one go to purchase one of those?
I don't know. If y'all know, tag us where you can get a stovepipe hat. Because I'm not for sure.
I think we got room in here.
Oh, of course. We got clearance.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that'd be a good look. You don't see a lot of people doing that, especially two guys together.
Because anything better than one stovepipe.
Right.
It's two.
Well, after we finish the Coyote Nation Truck Timers, we could have the Stovepipe Hat Nation.
We're just constantly going on, thinking ahead.
It's this creative thing. It just keeps going on and on and on. Yeah. But we've probably worn them out enough. They've probably had enough of this.
I think I've had enough of this.
All right. So let's see how many venues we can tag.
See that billboard up there?
Yeah.
It says next exit stovepipe hats.
Oh wow. Okay.
We found it.
Well then let's go. We're gonna go check out these hats.
All sizes.
All sizes. And
just like Abe wore.
2 feet tall. Okay.
All right. Looks like that's weird.
That's where we're going.
Yeah.
All All right, see how many venues across the country we can tag on this truck tag.
Modern tag us.
Tag it.